Yeah, Mike and Carol, the district attorney had a press conference that lasted nearly an hour here in the courthouse complex behind me. What District Attorney John Chisholm said is clear after speaking to several witnesses is that there was a violent confrontation between Dontre Hamilton and Officer Christopher Manney, that Dontre Hamilton took the baton of Officer Manney, struck the officer with that baton, and then the district attorney says that the officer was justified in using deadly force against Dontre Hamilton.
I have come to the conclusion that criminal charges are not appropriate in this case.
District Attorney John Chisholm announced his much-anticipated decision in a meeting room on the 6th floor of the safety building. Sheriff's deputies stood watch in the hallway. Chisholm determined Officer Christopher Manney was justified in shooting and killing Dontre Hamilton.
Was he justified in using force in this circumstance, and was the amount of force appropriate? My conclusion is yes.
Chisholm used this illustration to show the 13, possibly 14 bullets that struck Dontre Hamilton.
The same weapon P.O. Manney used?
Chisholm played this video to demonstrate how a police officer can fire 14 shots, a full clip, in less than 3 seconds.
With Mr. Hamilton on the ground, the firing stops. As long as Mr. Hamilton was standing and was armed with the officer's baton and had used that against the officer already, he would be justified to employ force.
Released today, this photo of Red Arrow Park taken by a witness in an office building shortly after the shots were fired. The district attorney says no surveillance cameras captured the struggle or the shooting. The decision rests on accounts from the officer and dozens of witnesses. There is largely consensus among the witnesses that Hamilton had control of the officer's baton.
If the public reviews this information, looks at it carefully, and understands all the dynamics in place, they'll believe that we've made a fair decision.
And in those witness accounts, the district attorney said all of the witnesses underestimated the number of shots fired, most of them telling investigators that they believe that there was 4, 5, or 6 shots fired by the officer. It's also interesting to point out the district attorney released a lot of information today, but the names of the witnesses were not included in the report, just the initials. That's what went out to the public today. Live tonight at the courthouse, Tom Murray, today's TMJ4.
Yeah, considering the case, that's understandable. Thank you very much, Tom.